Trace. Those.
Fuck the Oscars.
No.
We live?
You are alive.
Alright, let's start the run in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
I went on one, I won't lie to you. With the
Are you serious?
Keep going. Go. Go
All right.
fast. You're a man.
Thanks, man. That's exactly what we're gonna do. We're gonna go fast. Oh, alright, this is a great marathon run. So, I'm Halodude, also known as Kirby862, and Kirby Nightmare in Dreamland. It's a pretty fun game. But what I just went for there is it's a pretty difficult mix. And it involves sucking both of those guys up and getting wheel. So it's not that difficult of a strat, it's just kind of timing, but I'm pretty bad at them. I'm pretty happy I got it in this marathon. But yeah, I'm not gonna try to be a bore and just talk about things that you guys don't care about. So I'm only gonna, like, talk about things that are kind of important. But about the wheel strats, is about 3 seconds to not getting the wheel at all. So it's not that big of a deal. It's only worth it if you're going for world record. And that's it. Alright, so let's see what we got. Something interesting about this game is you can't jump with the wheel. You have to do a weird maneuver to sort of like jump like before you're wheeling and then like wheel mid-jump. If you're familiar with Kirby and the Amazing Mirror, you can just jump while you're wheeling. But if you're not, just don't worry about it. Alright, now we're gonna use burning. You're gonna notice that at the end of every single level is a little mini game. It's pretty repetitive, but to save the most time on the mini game, you just press A as soon as Kirby hits the platform. And that's all there is to it. It's pretty simple. Yeah, burning's a pretty good power-up. We're gonna see it quite a lot. It's one of the faster abilities in this game. And yeah, it's pretty spammy. But I mean, it may look like spammy, but this is all very much planned. Alright. A lot of thought and effort was put into this. Here's the first boss though. His name is Wispy Woods. He's a great guy. It's a tree. I have to hit him 12 times with burning to kill him. And wow, would you look at that? It's pretty slow to kill Wispy Woods with burning, but you make up for the time lost on this level because, like, it's always very just linear. You can burn through the whole thing, so you make up a lot of the time wasted on Wispy there. Alright, good RNG with this tornado guy. Sometimes you can go up into his tornado form, and in that form he's invincible, so it's quite it's pretty bad if you get him to do that, because then you have to wait or else you're gonna take damage. One, two, Iron Star. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is turn around, release that star, and combine it with this guy, and you get a double star. And it insta-kills that boss. And now we have Wheel, which is the faster ability anyway. So that's a pretty cool strat. I think they tell you to press A to advance to the next area. But funnily enough, like, you don't have to press A. Like, it doesn't make it go any faster. You just not press any buttons. So yeah, it's quite the ruse. This area is kind of hard to not get hit by fish. Gotta do a really specific swimming route. Take an intentional hit there. And this is the first, like, Meta Knight arena. And basically the enemies just spawn in the same spot every time, and you just kill them all as quickly as you can. You know, pretty basic stuff right here. Alright. So you're gonna notice that, like, when I'm jumping while running, I'm actually not just doing it because I'm like an impetuous speedrunner. It actually does save time to jump. Like, you actually move faster while you're in air than you do when you're just running on the ground. It's very slight though. It's pretty comparable to, you know, like the arm pumping in Super Metroid. It's pretty, like, you know, very small, insignificant time save, but you know, it's there. Also, it's faster to slide off of a ledge. You don't want to just slide on a flat, open ground, because when Kirby first starts sliding, it's fast, but at the end of it, it kind of slows down. It's pretty slow. Ah, dang. That cannon jump is, you only have a couple pixel window to make it. So here's wheel again. Just a couple of fancy tricks. Doing the wheel jump again. The wheel is actually really clunky in this game if you played the other ones. But here's high jump, probably the most, like, the second most overpowered ability in this game. And I'm gonna use it on this boss fight, which to like a casual player sounds mad, but it's actually really good. And it's not that difficult to do. It's gonna line up right here and spam B pretty much. And there you have it. That's all. There's World 2. Pretty good. It's a decent World 2. High jump basically does damage on your jump up and also on your cancel. So you can do a high jump twice. I'm gonna do the same thing on this boss. Nice, that was a good pattern. You don't like the clock people because, you know, Kirby doesn't like alarm clocks. He doesn't like being woken up. So that's why he brutally murders them in this game. Yeah, that's a good theory. Could be to go higher, but there's really no point in going higher because unless you get to the very top, then you get a 1-up. But anything less than that, you just get points. They're completely useless in this game. There's not even like a point leaderboard, like a high score. Okay, switching off the sword because at the end of this level is a mini boss fight. One of the hardest mini boss fights in this game. Okay. That was good. I didn't take any damage there. Hard thing about that boss is if he grabs you, it wastes so much time, dude. So much time. It's terrible. Yeah, points are terrible. The worst. Alright, switching back to high jump. This level, like, this whole world, I'm gonna use high jump pretty much the whole time. Just because this whole world was designed around it, pretty much. All the level design is very vertical. And high jump's good at going vertical. Yeah, the pincers are really scary. Well, not really scary. I mean, I'm not like afraid of them, you know, per se, but you get what I mean. If you get grabbed, it wastes like 5 seconds because he like beats Kirby on the ground for like 5 seconds straight until you take damage. Alright, this is a very complicated strat. Alright, very nice. So I got rid of high jump so I could suck in a couple of them. And then I suck it back in. It's kind of... There's no other way to explain it. But the advantage of doing that strat is now I have high jump for the next level. And previously we wouldn't be able to do that. But with that strat it's possible. And it's really good to have high jump here because of this vertical section. Saves a lot of time other than puffing all the way up. Since I'm invincible, I could just destroy that guy pretty quick, and that's it. Alright, we're up to level 6. Really hard jump if I can do it. Okay, wow. That is like really precise. To jump and hit that bomb with high jump. Oh, thanks, Mango. Alright, there's a little dark room. There's a couple, oh crap, there's a couple blocks that you can't see. And you just gotta memorize where they are, and that's pretty much it. There's a couple of those in the game, like 1 or 2. I think there's just 2. I was gonna say 3, but yeah, it's just 2. Oh, man. I always go for Moon on this boss. But, yeah, alas. Wow, this is a, this was such a good butter building, it's insane. Like, in all my practice and all my runs, I didn't get a single butter building this good. We're actually world record pace by 0.1 seconds right now. Don't want to get anyone too excited, but... that was a really good butter building, I gotta say. Okay, so I'm gonna switch off to the UFO. Whoops, that was dumb. I'm always gonna switch to UFOs for that block section. Oh. Yeah, there are a lot of versions. Yeah, or a lot of differences. Like, there's no lag in this one. But some of the strategies in Kirby's Adventure and this game, they actually do overlap in some places, which is pretty cool. And there have been strategies inspired by Kirby's Adventure and strategies taken from this game for Kirby's Adventure. So it's very interesting how that's happened. Oh crap. Also, how much delay is there? You guys can let me know. Because I read that comment pretty much as soon as I saw it. That can be a decent indicator of how much delay there is. so I have a, you know, decent understanding. Yeah, this version has no lag. It's pretty nice. So it's a fun remake. One, two, three. Both bosses dead. Oh wow, the delay's not bad at all. Okay. Fantastic. Thank you, Backflip9. Such a nice guy. Ah, crap. Doesn't matter. Alright, I see it right now. Funky billiards. Alright. Nothing too exciting here, I'm just jumping and running. Pretty basic stuff. Trying to get a couple slides in though, so that's why I went to the higher up places so I can save a little bit more time. On this wheel section, I'm gonna like stop and then turn the other way to go faster. Alright. Now I got Throw from Fan. He's the only enemy that gives it. This is the only use of it pretty much in this whole run. Is this level. It's really cool though. Oh, blinkless. Let's go. Alright, so the throw can actually, like, when you throw an enemy, it goes through as many enemies as pretty much at once. So that way I was able to just destroy that. Alright, this room's pretty... It's pretty, Oh gosh, the chokes. Alright, that's alright. It's not too bad. I kinda just forgot what I was doing. Or forgot the strategy. These frogs are... Okay, alright. Kind of luck based, you know, whether or not they hit you. 2, 3, 4. Oh! That was a feisty guy right there. There's a second dark room. What? Man. Alright, I grabbed that health just for the sake of it's a marathon. Also, I'm pretty sure all chances of world record kind of flew out the window with that mistake on 4 or 5, I think the level is, yeah. Fastest way to go up with high jump is to cancel it before you hit the ground there. Alright. That's a good fight. And basically the quick kill for Kracko, how that works is high jump into him and then you press B and the the high jump cancel also does damage to Krako. So that's the only way to kill him in 6 jumps, is if you hit every single one. But Krako pretty much does the same thing every time, so there's no luck involved. This level's filler, TBH. Like, this is a pretty hard level. This is the last time we're gonna hear this music. It's only using the airship level and this level for some reason. And that's it. Pretty cool. Alright, so this is the most overpowered ability in the game. It's called Ball. And if you were like me as a kid, you probably like didn't understand how to use this power-up, and therefore thought it was like the worst power-up in the game. But yeah, it actually turns out it's the best. I two-shotted that boss, so yeah, it's really OP. It does the most damage out of any ability. And this game is the only game with Ball in it besides Kirby's Adventure. Maybe they'll bring Ball back in one of the new games. It'd be pretty cool. Oh man, I missed that. Yeah, sleeps nice, I agree. Can't wheel on top of these starge blocks, so I'm just gonna wheel jump. Saves a little bit of time. Ah, man. Kinda went for something a little risky there. That was a bad launch. Losing about... just because of this bad minigame right here. This game is really kind of punishing the run. If you mess up that minigame, like right there I lost a second. Just because I didn't press A at the right time. So that can be really frustrating when you're going for a really good time. Alright. It's another one of those Meta Knight things. There's actually a couple different ways you can do this. I might be... oh, okay. Might be the only one that does it that way, actually. I'm not sure which way is faster doing it. I've just done the same strategy every single time. This is a very cool strat. It's actually very precise to be able to bounce off of each platform there. But I have a visual cue for it, so it's very easy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Count the amount of pigs, and pretty much know exactly how far you've gone. If you miscount though, it's pretty scary because you know you don't know when it's gonna happen. Four star. Alright, so this boss is also gonna get two-shotted. Ah. Oh, yeah, that was pretty bad. Bad luck from that pig. Sometimes he'll just drop, and if he drops, there's like nothing you can do about it. So, that was pretty bad luck. Level 6. This is always a weird level. because it's just the way that we've done the strategy for this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play through it all, and then I'm going to come back to this level to grab Hammer so I can use it on the boss. It's pretty simple, you know, it's just wheeling the whole time. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get a mix. And the first power-up after sucking those two up is the hammer, so all I gotta do is press and hold A and I'll get hammer. So very easy mix. It's fine. Kinda luck dependent, that boss fight, but there's a different strategy that instead of mixing for hammer, you can mix for ball. Except it's very difficult to time. It's also a really new strat. I came up with it like a week ago. Okay. You notice I do a weird thing when I'm swimming up, and that's just mashing A and holding down on the analog stick. And for some reason, you swim faster doing that. I'm not sure why. Yeah, I'm playing this on a Game Boy player, and I'm using a GameCube controller. Not using the D-pad. D-pad's terrible, so I use the analog stick. Which it sounds pretty weird at first, but it's actually really good. But I have been playing it like this for a long time, so kind of just used to it. Ah, not perfect fall, but oh well. Okay. Alright, so I got Tornado off of that level, and I'm gonna use... It's pretty much the ability we're gonna use for this whole world. It just kind of works out that way. It's really... It just works. Even on this boss fight, it's worth using Tornado the whole time. Tornado's really versatile because, like, you can just float. You're invincible when you use it. I mean, very good. That's pretty much the reason we don't use wheel. It's just not a versatile ability. And also, this game wasn't designed to be wheeled through. So wheel only works in like a couple levels, and that's it. Yeah, the challenge of having Tornado is keeping it, because you gotta get through this section right here. It can be a little scary at first. All you have to do is hit the spike and Tornado's gone. And that's how you lose a run, pretty much. Oh, that was risky. Probably shouldn't have gone for that, but... It's Coconut area. It's really easy to lose a run there. If you're, I don't know, if you just make a really slight mistake and you're slightly to the left or slightly to the right, and you think you're fine, but you're not fine. Yeah. You have to say that you're fine, but you're not fine. On that coconut section. Alright, so this... This level's like really easy, there's nothing to it at all. Just gonna tornado through the whole thing. A 100% is pretty hard though, you gotta do a series of weird things. I chose to run any percent because it's my favorite category and it's really fast. Like 100% is kind of the same thing as any percent, but you just hit a couple things on the way, and that's it. It's not like a complete like change to the game. I just prefer any percent. Alright. Really, really fast paced. 100% has a lot of pauses because every time you hit a button, the game shows a little animation of the button being pressed and stuff going away and whatnot. Okay, that's good. Alright. So I'm gonna kinda gonna wuss out here. I'm gonna S and Q. This is a soft reset, pressing A, B, start, and select at the same time. And now I have full HP for this boss. Only wastes a couple seconds, and it's pretty worthwhile. If I was going for world record, I wouldn't do that, but you know, we're just trying to have fun here, you know? That's what we're trying to do. Alright, and here we are at the final stage of this game. Man, this game goes so fast in marathon runs, like, it's kind of ridiculous. Oh my. What a guy. What a guy! What a guy. Okay. Grabbing this now because of that. What a guy. Alright, so here's a very important mix. And luckily, it's the same as the hammer mix, it's the first power-up, so there's nothing difficult. Difficult? I don't know why the fuck my voice is cracking. That was pretty bad RNG from that fire guy, he kinda stun-locked me. Alright, here's the hardest level in the game. That was kind of an input error. That's fine. Alright, good. Fantastic. Good pattern. And got one more boss to go. Nice. Whoa there, okay. Alright, and there you have it, there's Battle Tower. It's kind of weird, but it worked out. But yeah, ball is the fastest way to kill everything. Yeah, the elephant fan is the hardest one of the bunch. Very unpredictable. And can pretty much just do whatever. The one pattern you want is for him to roll on the ground, which I think I got him to do, but I didn't really execute it that well. But I mean, it worked out. If he jumps around, that's very helpful too. Because the way ball works is if you ball like an enemy that's standing on the ground and you're inside of the enemy, then you're gonna take damage. So you want him to not be standing on the ground when you hit the ground. That's pretty much how it works. Or you gotta be on the very edge of its hitbox, either one. Now we just go through like 4 little vignettes, so to speak. Just go through the same room but with different enemies. Pretty much. It's pretty cute. Let me grab Spark here. Alright. Pretty much after Battle Tower, the game, it's pretty easy. Except for the next level. Next level's a little tricky for new runners to do, for sure. It's a very difficult level to learn. Kinda. I don't know, not really. This game is really user-friendly. Like, if you want to speedrun a game, this is a good one to start with. Or it's just a good one to just run, you know? Oh no, what a guy. Pretty bad luck. Alright, so this is a infamous room for killing a lot of people's runs. You just gotta make sure to precisely wheel jump. If you don't, then things can go really, really bad on that room. Call it like the jet stream room, I guess. Alright, but that went fine. Here's the last level of the game. It's a, it's their own little tribute to Kirby's Dream Land, the first Kirby game on Game Boy. This was actually in Kirby's Adventure as well, so. But this whole level is designed like really flat, so it just works out that it's really funny how this whole game just works. They give you a wheel and then you get to use it perfectly on this level. A wheel jump there. Slide, slide, wheel, wheel. Right here is going to be a mix. Hopefully I don't mess it up. If I do, that's embarrassing. Alright, nice. The challenge to that mix is it's a second ability in the mix instead of the first, so it's easy to choke. But you want to get ball there. If you don't get it, you could just go to World 4. That's not important though. Here's the DDD fight. It's all luck based. That's fine, but okay, that's fine. That's fine. Nice. Nice. Alright, here's the last boss. Basically, you just gotta mash. So for the first section, I kind of just piano key mash, as the kids call it. And then when my fingers get tired, I just switch to my thumb. You can actually press A or B to shoot a star, so I just alternate between the two of them. Good orb. It's a good orb. Also, here's Milk joining the Discord out of nowhere. Alright. Final boss of this game is, he does the same thing every time. Same pattern, no RNG at all. So it's actually really nice to have a final boss like this, so you don't have to worry too much when you're on world record pace. Alright, he's gonna do a little thing, I gotta time it. That's good timing. You only have to hit him 6 times with the Star Rod. I've already hit him 4 times. Time's coming up in the second to last, or the hit after this one, excuse me. And oh dear, that's a choke. Alright, there it is, time. Alright. We got a
39, 56 or 57?
Yep, yeah, I got 39.55, my end.
Wow. Well, whatever, man. Is that a good? What's your personal record?
That's not bad. My PB is 39:17. Also, that's also the world record though. So this was about what, like 30, 40 seconds off. It's not bad. I'll take it.
What's the second place time in this Kirby game?
Cobber's record. It was 39:33. It's his record for like a year and a half, I think.
So you didn't beat second place. You're not that good.
No, I didn't beat second. I think I beat. No, I didn't beat third. There's kind of like, we call it a 39 club. It's like a lot of people that have a 39.
Huh?
But yeah, this is a pretty high 39. But you know, it's a marathon run, so it's pretty good.
Proud of you.
Thanks, man. Thanks for having me.
You did a great job with Pink Gumball game.
It's pretty tired. Didn't sleep very long, so it's glad everything worked out pretty well.
Me too, son.
But yeah.
Is there anything else you would like to say before you get kicked off?
Thanks for watching. You can kick me off.
I do want to say something before I do that. I'm gonna restart the stream real quick for anyone watching before Odyssey. So yeah, don't leave. We're not picnicking.